everyone, it's a Daisy from Marriage for Real, and today I'm going to be dealing with the topic, is he marriage material, and giving you some red flags to look out for. Alright guys, so a lot of you came to me and was asking me how to wait on God for your life partner. And so I did a video about that. But then after that, you guys are coming to me and you're saying, how do I know he's the one? Well, I'm not going to do a video on that today. Today, I'm letting you know how to know he's not the one. And I'm going to be giving you some red flags to just be looking out for. Now, there's something that we do as women. We see things and we kind of like to cover them up and pretend we didn't see them and go into relationships in the hopes that it's just going to work itself out. This person is just going to change, or I'm just going to be able to change them. Get that thought right out of your mind, because you're not going to be able to change them. And these things are coming up as red flags to give you warnings. And when you see a warning and it's flashing before your eyes, you turn your back and you run the other way. Don't let the fear of being alone or not being in a relationship let you hide or cover up the fact that you can see some red flags shining before your eyes. So here's a quick list of some of the things to look out for. It's not an exclusive list, but it's definitely some things that I've earmarked that I think that you guys should look out for and really see if this is what you want in your relationship and in your marriage. All right, so the first one is, does he respect his own mother? Now listen, this is critical, because if a man can't respect and love and celebrate the woman that gave birth to him, that raised him, how do you think he's going to be with you? If you see a man, or you have a man in your life and he's acting like he's all about you, but then you're seeing that the way that he treats his mom is kind of disrespectful and not very nice and not very loving, then absolutely know that that's how he's going to treat you when you guys get married and you become his wife. Okay, so the other thing is, how does he treat other people? So it's one thing treating you, you know, like this special person, but if you're looking around and you're seeing that everybody else he treats with disrespect, or everybody else he doesn't treat well, then know that that is really who he is. You know, anybody can be nice with you because they want to get something with you, but you can really tell who a person is on the inside by how they treat other people. How does he react when other people step on his toes? How does he react when other people upset him? How does he treat the people around him? Is he courteous? Is he genuinely a nice guy to other people? There's no point him just being a nice guy to you, because that's only superficial. You need to see how he treats other people to get a good indication whether this is genuinely him or not. Alright guys, this one is really important. Is he accountable to anybody? You don't want a man who is a law unto himself, who nobody can talk to, nobody can advise him, and he's not accountable to anybody. Who's going to mentor him? Who's going to speak into his life? You know, and if he has that attitude that nobody can talk to him, is not accountable to anybody, even when you become his wife, he's not going to feel accountable to you either. So you want somebody who is teachable, who somebody can talk to, who is humble enough that he can be underneath somebody. He knows that he needs to learn from other people who have been there and done that. But if you're getting with a guy who already feels like he has everything down, he knows everything, then trust me, that's the attitude he's going to have with you in your marriage, and you are not going to be able to tell this guy nothing. That to me is a red flag. Guys, I hate fakeness, especially when it comes to the things of God. If you're serving the Lord and you're on fire for the Lord, and this person comes in and number one, he's one thing in the church, and then he's another thing as soon as he steps out of church, and then secondly, more importantly, you were on fire for God, and suddenly since you've been with this person, you found that you're not even increasing in the Lord. In fact, you are further away from the Lord than you've ever been before in your life. This is not the man for you, because the man who genuinely cares for you and wants the best for you will be pushing you closer to God. Any man that comes into your life and turns you away from God is not for you. This is definitely a red flag, because this is going to be detriment to your life and your future and your walk with God. So if this man is fake, he's one thing in the church, and then as soon as he leaves church, he's something else. And then even worse, if he's pulling you away from God, please step out of that relationship, because he is not the one for you. No job, no ambition. I don't really have a problem with you not having a job right now. Life happens. Maybe you're studying, maybe you're working towards something, but that's the key thing. Are you working towards something? Maybe you don't have a fantastic job, but you know what? What's important is, do you have a vision? You don't want to get with somebody who has no plan in life. It doesn't matter where he is right now as long as he has a plan in life. Don't get into a lifelong commitment with somebody who has no vision and no ambition, because trust me, you are going to suffer in that marriage. This is definitely a red flag. You can't force ambition onto somebody. He can't learn it. It's just something that he has to have. He has to have that vision. And it's not about the job. It's about what he's looking for the future. So if you're with somebody that has no plan for the future, I would again get on my heels, spin round and walk away. All right, here's another red flag. Listen, I hear a lot of you guys saying, oh, you know, he's a bit of a womanizer. He likes female attention. That's all. Yeah, a womanizer now, even when he's in a relationship with you, is going to be a womanizer even when he's married to you and becomes your husband. If you can handle that, then that's okay for you. But most of us can't. So if you can see that he's very flirtatious, he's always got women around him, he doesn't know where to draw the boundaries, this is a red flag flashing in your eyes. Believe me, this is somebody that still enjoys the attention of women and he's not ready to settle down with one person. It's not that he's not marriage material, he's just not marriage material right now. He may grow out of it, but right now he enjoys all that female attention. That's okay. Let him enjoy all that female attention, but you take yourself out of the situation and get with somebody who is ready to get his attention only from you. Alright, so here's another red flag. Is he a giver or a taker? I'm hearing too many of you women telling me that, you know what, you've given him everything. You know, you're paying his phone bill. You're giving him money to go and see his parents. You are doing everything. And this guy is happily taking and taking. In fact, he will call you and ask you for money on a continual basis. Please see that red flag flashing before your eyes. If the man that you are considering for marriage is more of a taker than he is a giver, then you need to turn on your heels and run as fast as you can, because that will definitely continue into your marriage and you'll be one of those wives that is continually complaining that you have to do everything. You are paying all the bills, you are paying for the children, you are buying all the clothes, you are cooking the food, cleaning the house, you are doing everything, and your husband is sat back just receiving. You need to allow a man to be a man, and a real man will be looking at how to prove to you that he can provide not only for himself but also for you. So make sure you check this person out. Is he always asking? Is he always taking? Or is he man enough to say, you know what, I'm going to make sure that this woman knows that I've got mine and I can even get her as well. So this one kind of links with the one about having a vision for the future. How is he with his money? I see a lot of these young guys and they're very flossy for today, but they have nothing for the future. They're ready to buy the cars and they're ready to buy the watches and be dressed in Gucci from head to toe. But have you got any savings? No. Have you got any investments? No. Are you considering buying property? No. It's all about today. Listen, if you're a woman that is thinking about the future, you know that you're going to be wanting to be financially secure. You need to get with somebody who is thinking along those lines as well. He doesn't have to be rich today, but you do need to be watching his attitudes towards money. Okay, and this is my last one, and I think that I've saved this one to last because it is the most important one. Does he have a reverence and a respect for the Lord? Because if he doesn't, he's a loose cannon. He can do whatever. Does this man fear God? He needs to be doing things based on his love for God. And you know, if a man that is ready for marriage and that is worth marrying is a man that is able to say, you know what, as much as I have affection for you and I care for you, nothing and nobody is going to stand in the way of my relationship with my Lord. He's going to know that he is only who he is because of the God that he serves. And if he does not have that fear, when you guys get married, he's not going to have any boundaries that's going to sort of curtail how he treats you and how he is within marriage. And I'm not saying that Christian men are perfect, but at least if he has a fear from God, we'll make sure that anything that he does, is in line with his love and his fear for the Lord. All right, guys, that's your lot. That's a whole list of red flags that I think that you guys should be watching out for while you're dating and while you're in relationships, and considering whether this is the man that you're going to spend the rest of your life with. If you have any other things that you think we should be watching out for, go ahead and comment below. While you're there, make sure that you subscribe to this channel for more hints and tips on how you can have great relationships, fantastic marriages, and just be an awesome person all around. And also don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, all under the name of Marriage for Real. All right, guys, stay blessed.